Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Make This Go Viral LLC. How's everybody doing today? Please smash that thumbs up. Please share this out and leave a comment. Let me know who's out there. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the winning team. What's today? So we are day 6 of the Bring the Algorithm to You challenge. Shout out to Lisa J. Stocks. Welcome to the winning team. We have been grinding it out this week. How you doing, Lisa?
Pretty good. How are you? Thanks for having me, or thanks for doing this with me today as part of the challenge.
Absolutely. Lisa been on it everywhere I've been seeing Lisa pretty much, night or day. And so thank you for being a part of this. I remember we had our last live stream. It was very informative. So we are going to be talking about what Lisa does over on her channel and, maybe some little changes from the last time that she made since she was over here. But I just want to say welcome in to everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here. Shout out to a brother of a certain age. Welcome in from Lisa's channel. Jubba, welcome from Lisa's channel. Crafty Leo, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Welcome everybody. So I want to talk a little bit about the challenge and what we've been doing. So all of us, the reason why we wanted to do the Bring the Algorithm to You challenge is because I wanted to make it clear that everybody, we can do more to get to our goal. So the mission was to reach your $100 threshold each month. Also to create a healthy habit of, being committed to something every single day, because it takes a lot to grow your channel. Basically, it takes you putting yourself in there 100% and posting every day to get the best out of it, at least at first. Now, and then the thing is to get a good routine also, so your people who are subscribed to you know when you're on. And so also, like, if you're not live, like, think about the people who are on YouTube that subscribe to you. Whether you go live or not, they're somewhere on YouTube watching somebody. So why shouldn't that somebody be you, especially if you want to reach this goal? So many people have been monetized for months, even years, and never even reached a check because they don't even know why. And so I'm here to show people, if you do it according to YouTube, and I'm doing best practices and just hoping that it works and seeing if what YouTube tells us is what it really is. But most of all, is staying committed to yourself, being motivated while you do it, and just making sure you put out some decent, good content that people want to see. And, to get your mind going, getting your business plan together, if that's what you want to do, because we are business owners. Our channels are businesses. So I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. I hope it's not too loud. I know my mic is even louder. But let me turn this down. So, Lisa, how are you feeling about the challenge, and what made you join the challenge?
Well, I thought it would be a good encouragement for me to post every day, to commit to 30 days straight. That's something that I have not done since I had my channel. There's been even sometimes a whole week where I haven't posted. So I saw this as a good opportunity to partner with you, get feedback from the other people in the challenge on, what types of things they would want to hear. But I'm just going to get that in general because I'm posting more. Hopefully I'll get more comments, more feedback. And from, the different content that I post 30 days straight, I'll be able to see what resonates with people and, which videos really did the best, So it's a way for me to find out, like you said, dig into your analytics, like you're always saying to us, and know what's working for me.
Absolutely, man. And that's exactly what it's about. Because I run tests on my channel all the time. But I wasn't like committed to posting every day. So that's something that I hadn't did either, like just committing myself to something. Like, make yourself proud. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they're feeling down because they haven't accomplished some goals, maybe from high school or, college you didn't finish, and you just want to succeed in something and you want to stick to something. If you started a channel, you have a business, and if you want to have a better business mind, then just run your channel like a business, because it is, and it can go in many directions, whatever you want. But first of all, you got to have some goals for your channel. You got to know where you want to take your channel. You got to know who your target audience is. You got to know who you're talking to. The whole point is to tap into your passion and your purpose and find something to market to people so that they'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Good enough that people will pay for it, and give people something that they want. Give people quality things with your memberships and stuff like that. You could work your membership somewhat like a website. It's just all about expanding your mind and just seeing, where things can take you. But this is where I'm at, y'all, and I'm just sharing what I'm doing and trying to motivate myself as well as helping others, because I love to help people, and I love to do things together, because it's like you have somebody that can relate to you. So now y'all can talk about this, and like Lisa Coppertone and I, we had a members meeting yesterday, and we all was bouncing ideas off of each other. This is what my vision is for this channel, so people can realize that this is YouTube support. If you need help, or you know somebody that need help, it could be beginners. See what I do over here, this can help beginners, and this can help people that's been here for years that just didn't know. And I'm ready to take this thing to the next level, but I got to put my all into it first. I got to take me all the way serious. I realized I was sabotaging myself in different ways. And so just get into your mind, because it's going to take you, it's going to take all of you. But first of all, examine yourself and pay attention to what you tell yourself and what you're listening to. So, what I'm doing right now with myself is increasing myself mentally, motivating myself more, paying attention to what I'm listening to and putting good in. And so this week has been challenging. The past week was challenging because I had another deadline that I had to reach, and that date was yesterday. So all week I've been trying to reach that deadline, and I couldn't chill, because I would have did way more. I did the bare minimum. So this week I'm turning it up. I'm gonna do something different. Um, I'm gonna do something different this week to make the numbers go up, because also for the members, the winning team, I actually put my before analytics. I did a screenshot of my dashboard like the week that we started, and then this week. So every Sunday I'm committed to making sure that I update y'all on my analytics each week to show y'all how I'm growing, and I'm encouraging y'all to do it too if you want to. I'm not pressuring anybody. This is just my decision, because I am being transparent about what is happening in real time with the channel and a challenge, and if it's working, and just you know trying to build that up to let people know you got to check your analytics to see what's working for you. You got to pay attention to what your people like and stuff like that. So anyway, Lisa, I wanted to know from you, because I know that some people, they wanted to do something for a long time and they just keep putting it off and putting it off. I've heard people say, "Oh, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel," and they just never do. Were you like that when you got started, or did you? How did you start your channel? What made you get into what you're into, and have you always been into the stocks and stuff?
No, I've been into I investing on my own in this way only for about 4 years now. but it was just like last September. Well, let me start with this. I have a couple of family members that also have YouTube channels, and I kind of had an interest and was thinking, I want to do that, but I wasn't moving forward with it. And then last year, September, I went to FinCon, which is a financial conference. It was held in Orlando last year. And it's just jam packed with, different sessions and breakout groups and speakers. And I just really got motivated from that. And when I came home from that, I did 30 days of posting on TikTok and Instagram and different platforms. And then finally,
Okay.
when December came, I did my first YouTube video. And then from there, that's what introduced me to finally going over to YouTube and getting into this particular genre that I want my YouTube channel to be only, finance related.
Okay. So basically what I heard her say. Now, before you went to that conference, you said you had been working in stocks for 4 years, or you had been doing something for 4 years prior, and you wanted to start a channel. And it
Well,
sounds like, okay, go ahead.
no. You can go ahead. Yeah, I had never invested on my own outside of my 401k. I had never invested in this way until just a few years ago.
Okay, so basically, I heard you say you went to a conference, you got around like minds and got motivated, and then she started doing better. So, see that, even that part alone, that's what I'm talking about. If you get yourself around like minds or get yourself ready and motivated, you could do anything. It takes your mind first to change, and then it could evolve. Like, wow. So that's great. And so you've been at it now for how long have you had your channel?
Since December.
So you started in December.
Mhm.
Is it going in a direct? What were your when you started your channel? What was your vision for your channel? And is it going in that direction?
Well, I really didn't have a vision exactly, and I didn't really know that much about the requirements. So as I got to learn more and saw how things were going with the amount of subscribers that I had, the amount of watch hours. So now I would say that my vision is to kind of just meet those targets before I hit my 1 year mark and those things start to decrease, especially, well, the watch hours decrease, the subscribers don't, but before I'm on the downtrend of losing what I've already accomplished, I would like to just get it completed and still be putting out content to keep me, eligible to just be on board with the program.
Okay. So the short term goal for your channel right now is what?
Just keeping up with posting and, like I said, being in tune with what people are interested in hearing and learning, and getting and becoming better about explaining it in a way that they can understand. And also, I love when people give me the comment of, I didn't know about this, I didn't know this existed,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
I want investing and for our kids, college, 529 plans for our kids and all these different things. I want people to know that this is for us. This is for, young, old, brown skin, whatever you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's for all of us. Females can do this. I want moms to be able to do this, single mom, whatever you are, all the demographics. Like, I don't want you to think like it's not for me. I don't have enough money. I don't, um, I just that you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said yesterday, and we laughed. I said, your content, because she's dealing in stocks and showing us many things that we need. Like, I'm so serious, investing in stock, saving up for retirement, and investing in your children. Like, one of the greatest things I've seen on her channel recently is her having her daughter on there and giving her daughter assignments, and she's understanding stock. Like, do you know how major that is for somebody as young as your daughter, teenager, to be able to comprehend this information, and she could share it with friends. And because what we really need to be doing is reaching the youth, like getting them closer to that, getting them where we should have been. Some of us are not at our age where we should be with our, what are we saving up for retirement? What are we investing in? Some of us are not investing in anything and never thought about it. And we don't know people that talk like this. So we got Lisa here. Like when I get ready, and what I say mean by that is my goal is to get my channel solid, making money and having it coming in frequently, like it should every month, to where my first to be able to pay my rent, and then turn that into a purchase of a home. And then just, it's so many goals that I have, but I'm just saying short term. I got short terms, and then um, closer goals and further goals. But the thing is, you just gotta have them just to work through them. So I'm gonna tell y'all the shortest goal, because this channel is not fully monetized. So my shortest goal is to get my channel to 4,000 watch hours. And so that's what I'm aiming for: 4,000 watch hours and $100 threshold. That is my short term goal. I know Lisa's channel is not monetized yet. So I'm sure her first short goal is to monetization and figuring out how to get that $100 threshold. That is the minimum requirements for YouTube. And if we can't get past that first, if we, hey, what are we doing here? So that's what I'm saying. Like when I first started, I was just picking up everything, and you can't do that. So what made you get your daughter into it, and how did you get her interested in it?
Well, I don't
That's
know.
the
I
thing.
don't know. We're speaking for her by saying that she's interested. But
She's listening. At least she came on your live. She did an assignment. You told her
yeah,
she's doing
I'm
good. Trust me.
really giving her a choice in the matter. And, because I really want her to not feel, tortured by it, but it has to be a part of life. And the earlier you start, the better you're going to be in the future, because compound interest is on your side. The earlier you are, that you get started investing, because, the amount of money that you could commit to at 20 years old is drastically different than when you're at 40, because the compound interest and the way that the money can grow over time, you need to take advantage of that as early as possible. And the show that you're mentioning that I was chatting with my daughter, I gave her an assignment for her first week of investing to invest $4 a day for 5 days straight. So, I do invest more than that for her, but she has an account in Fidelity that
Hmm.
she is physically managing herself. But I have visibility. So this is her first experience. And I'm mentioning the $4 because I took that serious, that you're going to invest $4 and you can invest as little as $1 on that platform. And I want her to do that. And I want her to have that, know how to do it and see what it's doing. Because even on that $4, she can see the percentage of growth that occurs on her investment.
That's amazing. See, so it's like, I mean, you can have your children investing, and then, I mean, they could be rich before they even reach 21 if they pick the right stock and investments and all of that. What I would like to see, Lisa, is that you pull up some information and just kind of walk us through it live. I would love to see that, like explaining what it is that you're investing in and how it's being done, just taking us through your motions every day, like a
Um,
day in a life. Is that something possible?
let me. Well, let me
Because
see.
we don't understand. I'm gonna tell you flat out, I don't get it. I don't know nothing about it, and I'm a visual person. So when you're talking and saying certain things, it would be nice to see it. Just a question, just
Can you allow? Do I have? Can you? Do you have to allow me to share screen, or how do I do that?
yeah, yes. You actually could share the screen. I would just
No.
have to jump down. and get into desktop mode and I could pull it up.
Okay.
But I'm on a cell phone. But you want to
If you
share a
can,
screen?
yeah, if you can let me share screen, I'm not prepared to show you how to invest, but I'm going to bring up the
No,
investment
it's okay.
and we can do something.
Lisa, I wasn't even talking about doing it right now, but it's okay. You can show us
Oh,
something right now. But I was saying do a live stream about it because we need to understand more.
okay.
But if you want to pull something up, I can do that.
Yeah, if you can let me share screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Was that for a
I'll
minute?
be right back. I'll be
Okay.
right back. I gotta go in desktop mode.
Okay.
Can you talk to the chat right quick? Hold on, I'll be back.
So guys, I'm gonna hopefully be able to share the investment calculator with you so we can just go through one quick scenario so you can see what I'm talking about starting to invest early, what it can do as opposed to waiting another 10 years, 5 years down the road. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. Please leave a comment so that I can know that you were here. I appreciate your support. So let me start filling in the investment calculator, even though you can't see it yet. So I'm going to start off with, we have $0. And we're going to invest for 10 years straight at a 9% rate of return. Okay, so it's sharing now, guys. Miss V?
Yes, yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna hit mute while you explain it.
Okay. I don't know. No, don't hit mute. Maybe you can help me come up with a scenario that you think is reasonable.
I'm trying to crunch on these chicken wings, but it's
okay. Oh, I'm taking away your break. Okay.
No, remember I had just grabbed some food. I'm so hungry, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna hit mute for a minute, but just tap me in when you're ready.
Okay, so this scenario we have, we are starting off with $0. We're investing for 10 years at a 9% rate of return, and we're going to contribute $200 per month. So if we're able to get this scenario, we're going to contribute $24,000 and our interest is going to be $13,943. There is no way that you can accomplish what you can through investing with just saving money. It's a totally different thing. And this is, so let's change the scenario to let's say 20 years. Now, in this adding an additional 10 years, your contributions are 48,000. The interest earned is nearly 80,000. So the earlier you start to invest for yourself and save for retirement, save for your children's, higher education, or just in general, the more the money can grow. And I think that I really want to use this platform to let people understand the huge difference between saving and investing. I definitely promote saving, because you need emergency funds. You need money on hand for day-to-day expenses and, just life. But in addition to that, we need money that can grow in this type of way because this is how you build wealth. And I think that a lot of people are being left out of this opportunity or starting late in life when there's really no reason to. And, if anybody in the chat wants me to run a particular scenario, please make note of this calculator so that you can go and play around with it because how much you can contribute and what age you're at and what amount of years that you want to achieve a goal. And I have a screenshot of my calculation, and I have it in my favorites in my phone, and I look at it
Hmm.
and have it set up of how many years I need to invest in order for to get to $1 million on in my results. So um, this
Wow.
this is something that is real, and I've seen this. Looking at it in this calculator. I don't know if it's hard for some of the viewers to believe, but I have a portion of my retirement that I only worked at this company for less than 4 years. And that portion of my retirement that I have, it's over $60,000. There is no way,
Wow.
shape, or form. This is from back and starting from like 2014 to 2017. There is no way that I would have been able to save or create that amount for retirement if it was not invested.
See, and that's basically what that is my stake in the in stocks is through my job. And so I would say like because that's where I'm going to start. Like I'm already investing in a 401k, but I'm going to put my head in it a little bit more and invest more. Like I mean, even without learning more about it, I'm going to add more to it because it's so important to do that. I mean, retirement is not that far away. Well, they might make the age 100 by the time I reach it, but you never know. But adding a couple, what, another $100 on to what I'm already saving, that would be great. But I wanted to be able to control who I'm investing in, which I don't know. I mean, I've called them several times and asked where was I at, how much is it, and they just inform me that it can go up and down. It just depends on the stock market. It could be up by thousands, 5,000 one day, and then you call again and it's less than that
Well,
because
no.
you can also borrow from it too. No, what
Mhm.
were you gonna say?
I was going to say that answer is not sufficient. You need to know, are you in a, they have the capability, I'm quite sure. I don't know if you want to say what brokerage house that it's under, but I know I have
This
two.
the one you talk about, Fidelity.
Oh, I called Fidelity recently and I made a change because I'm in two, I was in two different target dated funds at Fidelity.
Hmm.
And I changed one of my retirements to a different target data fund. They sent me a copy of the detail in the mail, as well as we discussed it. So I don't know that what
They
you're.
they did send you details of who you were who I mean, do you choose who you invest in with Fidelity?
No, I'm not saying they're saying you're getting this percentage of Apple and this percentage of what of Tesla, but they sent me a packet that kind of gave me a breakdown of what portion is in stocks, what portion is in bonds, and I've had a pretty good experience with with having uh, getting through to them on the phone, like their customer service. I overall find
Hmm.
that it's pretty good. So I'm surprised.
Yeah, I've called them a lot, but I'm not asking. I've called them a lot, but I haven't been asking them those questions. So that's what Lisa can help me with because that's where I want to start.
Mhm.
I want to get my head in what I'm already putting in through my job. So that is where I'm gonna start, y'all. If y'all want to learn more about this, join Lisa's channel because people, it's a lot of people interested in this. You might not know much about it, but it's a world of people that loves it. And so, Lisa, all you got to do is go live more and just educate us because I'm ready. I'm ready to learn more about it through the employer. Like, what can I get from them? Like, you just told me that I can call Fidelity and get what portion is going where, whether it be stocks, bonds, or what else you said.
That's pretty much it. Of the
Okay.
if you're in a date target fund, that's probably the breakdown that's all that you would need to know. So I opted to go into a fund that's 91% stock and then the remaining balance pretty much bonds. as opposed to the fund that I was in, which was 85% stocks. I wanted more exposure to the stock market. So that's a change that I made just recently, a couple weeks ago.
Okay. So I want to challenge you to a step-by-step scenario live stream, like for beginners. Like where can you start? Like just the basic, just one live stream with all of that information, how to start saving in stock or whatever. These are the steps you need to take. Can you
Yeah,
do that?
I think so. But you know what? Before, well, I guess I need to know that you are already past certain things, because when people ask me that question, I usually start with, do you have an emergency fund? Do you have any high interest credit cards or bills that you're paying? Because I want that to be out of the way first. And I know everybody's going to make their own choice. And I was not, I'm just sharing my
Okay.
experience, because
Well,
if
I'm
you're,
cool with we could do start there. I
yeah,
mean, wherever you're the expert. You tell us where we need to be before we can even start this. Yeah.
well,
Whatever. I don't know.
I'm not an expert. I am not a financial advisor.
Yes, you are.
I'm
You are
one
an
that
expert with a channel. Yes, you are. Speak life into it. This is where you're going. You are expert, okay?
I'm just trying to give encouragement, and some things that I, some things I was already on track with, but as I learn something new or I make changes, I want to share that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I made the UPMA account for my daughter. That was something new that I could have done, 10 years ago, but I wasn't open to it and seeking it out at that time. So I'm glad to have this platform to share that. And I want to connect with a mom that just got the baby's social security number, and see them set up an account for that infant. That's the kind of things that I'm like dreaming about seeing happen through this channel.
Okay, so this sounds like your target audience should be mothers with newborns.
It's
You gotta go to where they are.
Well, I mean, I appreciate who watches my channel, but that's definitely not my demographic.
I know, but you could make it that. If that is your dream, then you have to put yourself in a place to be able to accomplish that. And so I would just say I don't know where it is on the rank for your dreams, but I would most definitely write that down and rank it and actually start reaching out in that direction. That's why I always ask people like, what is your goal and who is your target audience? Because that right there is awesome. That's right up there with it with the baby Gerber insurance, is right up there with it.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have to be, whoever handles the finances. I'm not saying it has to be the mom, but I
But it's a
love
great way of thinking though.
I want women to know that, women or men are usually more involved with investing. So it's just the way it
Well,
is.
maybe it's because women don't know enough about it to get into it. I mean, and you could be that person to open that up for a lot of people because many people are not thinking about stock. Many people know nothing about it until they get a job that offers you to save in your 401k, and you just doing it because it's there but know nothing about it. And that's me, because I don't know a lot about it. I know I can borrow money when I need to. I know it might not be the best thing, but you pay it back, and that's pretty much all I've been doing with my 401k. But that's what I'm saying. I am it is not my area of expertise. So to me, it's great to learn from a person that's doing it. And that's basically what I'm even doing with this. With this channel, I'm showing people what I do in hopes to encourage people, but I'm learning more information so I can share it with y'all, and it's holding me accountable. That I mean, if I'm committed to my channel and committed to my members, then I gotta keep learning to be able to help other people, and
Mm-hmm.
we can come up together. Like, I mean, but speak life into that expert, because you might not feel like you are now, but that is your goal to be an expert, right?
Well, no, when I say that, I mean that, I am not a financial advisor. I am not certified to help you with your investments in that capacity. I'm just a regular person sharing
But
their.
is it a goal to be one?
No, no, it's not.
So,
No.
okay, so the goal is always to just share what you're doing and motivate others to get involved. That's
Yes.
the
And I
ultimate
mean,
goal.
obviously
Okay.
you have to use your judgment, and it is the stock market. There is ups and downs, but um I think I have definitely gotten myself to a place where I'm more on track. I'm very conservative, I would say, in my portfolio. So
Mm,
but
okay.
that's what I want. And I am much more of an investor than a trader. I'm not,
Okay.
buying things and waiting for them to run up in a couple of weeks and selling. And, you know, I think I sold all of my JetBlue stock just last month. I think that was my first transaction like that this year.
So, what made you sell it? Like, how did that work?
I sold my JetBlue because it was down, and I missed my opportunity to sell it when it was high. And when I purchased it, when I invested into it, it was when everything was on lockdown and there was no flying, no cruises, no anything back then. I picked it up for $7, around $7 and change, and it went up to 14. It even went up to $21, and now it's gone back down to 8, and it's not anticipated to come back up to those price points that I mentioned. So I only had 32
Okay.
shares. It was a few $100s. I was just ready to cut my losses and put that money someplace where I know that it will grow, and focus on other investments that I know now that I have a few more years of experience, that are a better place for it. So I just cut my losses.
Wow.
I didn't want to wait anymore. I was just tired of looking at it sad in my portfolio.
That's exciting. Shout out to Loving Me Tracy. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna play my thing. But look, I wanted to know if anybody in the chat wanted to come up and ask a specific question about stock or either about the algorithm challenge that we're doing. Let me know if anybody want to come up. Thank you so much, Miss Tracy. And I left another message for you in your IG. But so you got rid of that and then you invested in something else that you're thinking to be better. Shout out to Puzzle Pieces. Nexie, thank you so much for being here. And did I see the word is in here too? Shout out to the word. Thank y'all so much. So yeah, I wanted to also talk about I want to do a weekly link up with the team members every Sunday. I'm gonna do a membership live stream, or I might do it out in the open. I am gonna every Sunday out in the open just to share how our week went. And so, shoot, we going into week 2. This is day 7, day 6 of the algorithm challenge. Like I've been feeling like I've been doing it longer than actually have been. But go ahead, Lisa. I can't even get to my video clips. Oh, I don't have to. Let me get out of desktop mode. I'll be back.
I'm not sure what I was saying last. Yeah, so what I did, well, my newest challenge, investing wise, that I'm a part of is the set it and forget it challenge. So once I sold my JetBlue stock, um, I'm using that money to invest into Apple. And I set up a recurring investment in my Weeble app. So automatically every day that money is going to be investing $5 into Apple stock for me. So that's my commitment that will cover me for a little bit
That ain't
into
supposed to
my
be
challenge.
there. See what in the world? Hold on. Let me move that. Lisa, did you want to share anything else with us?
No. What do you have? What do you have?
Nothing. I'm about to move this first of all. Like, where is it? Shout out to Miss Tracy. Thank you so much for the super sticker.
You giving us your crime background here? Okay.
Top mode, it worked different, so I couldn't even get to it.
Okay.
It sounded like somebody tapped in. Let me see.
So I guess something else I want to share is that, I think people
Do
are,
you know a Melissa Meyer or
yes,
Melissa?
that's my cousin. Yes.
Oh,
She's
wait
the
a
one.
minute. So it actually, when I dropped the link, it showed up on your channel then, or is she in this chat? Hi, Melissa.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
loud and clear.
How we doing?
Pretty good.
Good. How you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to join. I just got off an airplane and I said, let me find my way to the computer.
So what you want to tell us?
What are we talking about today?
So let me share this first. I've done two interviews or two chats with Melissa on my channel. One was making a plan on, making some changes and doing some research on, how she can make some changes for her investing and saving plans in her life. And then the second episode was an update on what she had put into action from our first conversation.
Yes, I seen that. So I said, wait, she had an assignment, and then y'all came back and did another live. So
Yes,
that was
yes.
really cool.
Yeah,
And
So
Lisa
what?
has been super helpful to me. I'm trying to just get better with saving and making a plan for financial goals that are long term, and then also saving for my daughter, and then also now the newest thing for me has been investing. So I'm excited about how that's going and making the plan and then putting the plan into action.
one thing Melissa is a little bit apprehensive about is the high yield savings account, but maybe that will be the last thing she gets on board with. We will see. So,
Yeah,
um,
I think I'm feeling better about it now. I think it's just, we've talked about it before. Um, for me, it's like just changing the mindset, I think has been the hardest part. We're
Yes.
brought up to think that the bank is the most trustworthy and the most, you know, it's the way to go. You should always go that way, put your money there, leave it alone. But that's not always the case. And that's not always the most beneficial, I guess is the word.
So yeah,
Shoot.
everyone that's listening, if you want to make some changes, you can, like Ms. V was mentioning, get a handle on what percentage you're investing into your 401k, what match you're getting from your employer. Do you have a pension? How much is it? Do you have savings at your local bank? What is the interest rate? And I think over time, these are things you just kind of forget. And when you look and you can, when you're aware of it and you're looking at it, you might say, wow, this is what I'm getting. And I can be doing better than this. I can look for a different opportunity, or I can increase my percentage that I'm contributing to my 401k. But I think sometimes we just let year after year pass and don't, reevaluate these things.
Yeah, we need to start planning for retirement because what I'm looking at is two parents that retired, and I'm like, that's just not enough money. So if you could start early, like it would be better if you could, like when you first started your job, you were doing it, but that's okay. That's gone. Start today. Take control of your finances by finding out what, like everything that she just said. If you don't know what your pension is going to be and how much you putting in and all of that stuff, that's crazy. I got to get a handle on that. I'm talking to me. So I'm going to start there. And I already said that. But I'm going to make those phone calls and get those numbers and then find out where I should be now, and what, find out what I should add to it, because my ultimate goal actually is to just turn that money into just putting it away. I'm gonna keep my part-time job, or maybe I'll go per diem or whatever. Once everything really take off like I wanted to, I'm planning on what I'm doing right here on the internet is to be my main source of income. But of course, I'm not just talking about YouTube, y'all. I'm talking about my business. My business is outside of YouTube and on YouTube, because things that I offer is both. And so that's my goal, to get out of it, period. Like, and I mean, but still take advantage of the stock market and the matches and all of that stuff, and just put more into it. I won't even need that check. That's one of my goals. I mean, I have a lot, but yeah. So thank you, Lisa, for even mentioning that again, because I mean, you don't even have to think about that. You already in it. So if you interested in getting into it, just start there with your job. Like, I think that's the best way, because you're already saving, you're already in it. You just don't know what's going on. That's crazy to me. And that's how I started YouTube too. Didn't know a dang thing, just started posting videos and got myself in trouble, demonetized. And then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take control of this. I'm gonna find out what this YouTube thing is all about. And that's why we're here now, a whole channel, because I needed to learn something that I was into. So
Well, two things that just it made me think of while I was listening to you. One was that I guess all of this I was talking about the bank earlier and how, we're also used to trusting the bank. But I think the real thing that's happened to me in, how long has it been, Lisa? I think we started like June, maybe. I could be doing so much better. I'm not saying I don't want to, keep control or have better control of what it's already happening, but I could be doing so much better with what is the scenario with money. Like, there's better ways to do things. And then the other thing,
we all can.
yeah. And the
Go
other
ahead.
thing that came into my head was that you were talking about retirement, and I think, yeah, I'm in a great position. I work for the county, I have this pension, hooray, right? But if I want to retire early, this is not the way to do it. So
Shout out to Nexie. Nexie has a question. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Nexie. That's for you, Lisa.
Oh,
is there
the question is, can you explain a child's investment account? Okay. Well, first let me mention that I do have a video that will give you some more detail on. I went kind of in depth on 3 different accounts in that video. So I'll just mention 2. Because I think these are the main 2 that people will probably gravitate to.
What's the title of the video so I could drop it in the chat? Because we do want to lead people to your content as well.
Okay.
Or do you want to drop it in the chat? You could do it afterwards, but I do want y'all to see her video. She's talking about
There's a video called Securing Your Child's Financial Future. And yeah.
Okay. I'll find it.
Okay. So the 529 plan is an account that will be for your child, but that account is tied to, college tuition, anything related to college expenses. And, it's a tax advantage account that you can start for your child. I use Fidelity for those type of accounts, but you can, choose a broker of your choice and seek out setting up that. If you do not want the child's savings to be tied to only, college or higher education expenses, you can opt for a savings or investing account that is an UTMA account, a uniform transfers to minor. And that's what I'm currently doing for my daughter. And that is an account that will be turned over to the child when they become of age in your particular state. So right now, I took a portion of money and I have created an investment, a 5 portfolio investment plan that I'm working on for my daughter there. In addition to that, my daughter is between the age of 13 and 17, and she also has a Fidelity Youth account. And that's the account that she can actually do her investments on. It came with a debit card. And so she can save, use her debit card, and invest within this one account. But I have visibility of it because she is a teen, and that's where I'm teaching her how to invest and, handle money. But yeah, if you could check out, I think I did a video on the UTMA account as well as the 3 investment accounts for children that I mentioned.
I'm still looking for the title. I can't find it. Was it how long ago did you post the video?
I'll try to post it into the chat because I have it here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, you a moderator, right? I think.
I'm not sure if I'm a moderator.
Shout out to Miss Tracy. I didn't even know you sent 2 super chats or super stickers. Thank y'all so much. Let me play my thing again. Thank y'all, Miss Tracy and Nexie. And Nexie, thank you so much for the question.
Yeah, I think I'm a member, not a mod, so you might have to repost it.
Make you a moderator.
But I hope I answered your question or gave you a little direction. But yeah, the video might give you a little, a little bit more information for you to make a decision on what type of account you may want. And I invest into 2 ETFs in my daughter's account, and then I do 20% into 3 individual stocks on her behalf over there, and the account is doing very well. So the ETFs I do for her are VTI and VOO, and her individual stocks are right now I'm doing Apple, Tesla, and Home Depot. And of the 5 of those, she's receiving dividends from 4 of them also. So something that Melissa and I talked about in our last update is that you were going to be increasing your contributions to your daughter's invest. Is it a 529?
Yes. And the goal, we were on like a yearly deposit situation, and we're going to make it quarterly instead of yearly now. And I'm curious to know what some people do it bi-weekly or monthly, and who knows why. I think I just like the idea that it's a planned deposit every single quarter that's going to happen. And I just like taking charge of it in general. I think it makes me feel better. I like seeing it. I like making the transfer. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about, again, just taking control of the plan, like you said.
I made a short out of our conversation, the part where you said, I feel empowered.
Yes, I do.
Did you see it?
Don't know. I haven't been anywhere near a computer.
Okay.
But, forgive me. I will see it. That's the good news.
Okay. I don't even think I tagged you in it, but it's you.
Ooh. It's okay. As soon as I find it, I will share it. So that's good news.
I need to go back over some of my content and put some tags and, But thanks for coming up and enjoy your time away this week.
Thank you. I'll be up near you next week, so I'm sure I'll be seeing you, and we'll do some more content. It'll be great.
Okay. So yeah, Melissa, well, let me tell you something, share a little bit more about myself. I don't know where Miss B is at right now, but I will invest $5. It's okay. I don't have any, it's not enough money place in me. And I am more rigid about my investing than my budgeting and logging my expenses, to share a little bit about kind of my strong points and my weak points.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you knew that about me,
I
but
mean, I didn't know before, you started sharing that. We never really, but that's the thing. Like in general, I think it's not like those shirts, they say normalize this or normalize that. And I think the best part of all of this is like we've normalized talking about money, right? So now I know these things about you. I remember the first time you told me, I don't think you know.
Posted Lisa. I'm sorry, I didn't hear y'all talking. I can't hear nothing when I first come in.
Oh, it's okay.
But I was just saying that I posted Lisa's channel. If y'all want to connect with her, because we will be learning from her, like step by step. You know. Happy Sunday, Frugal Mama. Thank you for being over at Lisa's channel. Shout out to a brother of a certain age. Any other questions? And again, thank you, Nexie, for asking that question. We want to get more chat involvement, y'all. Let us know. Got any questions? So, do you have anything else to share? Because we actually just, we had plans to just do it for an hour. But we was willing to take it further if it was a lot of more questions. But we can get out of here if there's nothing else. Did you want to say anything else, Lisa?
no, I'm good. I hope that you guys come over and check out my content. I appreciate you for tuning in today. And yeah, even on the replay, if you have any questions, leave them and I will try to definitely include that in my content, especially right now while I'm pushing through and trying to do my daily posts. Maybe your question could be content for me to do during the month of August while I'm being focused on this challenge.
Yes. I got my wheels turning because I'm gonna make the call and then I'm gonna find out what I need to know. Then I'll give you something legit. Because I know you don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste mine either. But that's going to be my way of getting started. I'm going to just contact Fidelity and find out what's what. And then I'm going to contact Lisa and we'll talk and then we'll come up with something from there. And I'm going to do that next week. That's one of my goals. And that's helping Lisa's channel as well. And so my goal is to be here for the people that thought enough of me to join the challenge, believed in what I'm doing over here, and they joined me on this Bring the Algorithm to You challenge that involves you posting every single day, motivating yourself to do better because it takes you in this thing 100% to get to that $100 threshold that a lot of people don't get to once they get to monetization. People grow their channel a certain way. Odd hours or just on there for hours, just trying to get those hours. And then when they get those hours, they stop. It don't work like that, y'all. That energy that you was putting in, getting there is the same energy you need to put in to keep it there and to get to that money and to keep it going up. And I understand that. And I wanted to make it funner by adding more people. So if you are a beginner content creator, you just started a YouTube channel, or you've been here for a long time, long enough, and you're not satisfied with your results, or if you've been here for years and you don't understand what's going on, because I share the best practices of YouTube. I know a lot about YouTube, the analytics, and if I don't know, I will definitely find out. So this is the spot to come to learn all about YouTube the right way. Anybody can start a drama channel and blow up. That don't take no type of skill, strategy, or anything. Okay. So I'm trying to get people started the right way, and I'm excited to share that with the world. And so this week we are day 6. If you are in my membership, please pay attention to the members chat. I'm posting every single day. I am committed to y'all in this way of thank you for joining the challenge. And here's what I'm doing. I'm tuning into everybody's video that posts. I'm liking it. I'm sharing it to the community tab. I'm also putting it in a collaborated playlist that I'm asking everybody to share, and the purpose of that is to build with each other, get us all more subscribers, and less, you know, support each other the right way in a mutual way, because that's what's important to me. I like to support with a purpose. Like, I want people to know that I'm supporting them, and we just agree to support each other. That's how we grow. But when it works one way, a person feels like it don't feel right. And people give up on even that. But I'm not trying to support my way to the top. I'm trying to work my way to the top and bring people that support me with me. That's what I'm saying. You got anything else, Lisa?
If anyone is interested and ready to start on their investing journey, you can check my link tree. If you need, if you would like to use any of the platforms that I'm currently using, the links are there.
Yes, and her link to her channel is in the chat. I'm actually going to be working with Lisa on these things because it's very interesting to me. It's what we should all be doing. Even if you're only 20 years old, you should be looking into this. I know it's not an interest of most 20-year-olds, but you will be ahead of the class. Like, you will be ahead of many. So, invest in yourself. It's all about, this whole movement is all about being better, believing in yourself, motivating yourself, elevation. I mean, we could fulfill our wildest dreams right here on YouTube, and all you got to do is put yourself in it 100%. So I'm asking the people that decided to join the Bring the Algorithm to You challenge with me, just know that I'm doing my part. I'm committed to y'all. Y'all my second priority. I'm posting every day. I'm showing what I'm doing. I'm being the lead of putting myself out there. And so all y'all have to do is just reciprocate it. Just let's just promote and help each other, support each other 100%. Like I said, a weekly link ups to see how everything is going, and just whatever you did last week, do it better this week. Some people, we all had a rough week. I had a rough week this week. I know Miss Tracy did. She was in the hospital. She went live. I know she had a tough week. Word was on vacation. And it's just some people didn't get started right away, but it's okay. That's in the past. Let's do better this week. Turn it up. That's what I'm on. So we gonna meet and see if we doing what we say we gonna do. Let's be committed. So we out of here, y'all. Peace and love. Thank y'all for coming. Please share this out. Y'all know what we doing over here. Lisa with the stocks, me with the YouTube support, everything you need to start a business. Let's turn it up. Share it with people. Talk to your people that you know that's struggling with YouTube that want to do this. I'm trying to get more people over here because it's not enough eyes over here. I need y'all to share this. I need y'all to help me grow over here if you believe in what I'm doing over here, because I'm here to help us all. But I'm going to quit talking. Peace and love, y'all. We out.
BLLC.